Good afternoon, you guys. I hope all of you can hear me with the way my phone's propped up. If not, then you won't even see this video because I will have checked to see the sound, see if the sound is good, and if it's not, then I won't post it. However, I hope all is well. Here beyond the veil, all is well. I am Adina, reporting live really quick from my new office at my new brokerage. I have some downtime, so I thought that I'd try to get a little video in real quick. And this is just random. I am going to read Zeus Network. I've never watched any of their shows, but I'm curious about the network itself. I never really considered what it takes to purchase or run your own network, so that is impressive in itself. But the type of shows that it puts out, the way they are choosing to market themselves as a network, as a new network, is interesting to me. And so I just wanted to look into Zeus Network as a whole. So without further ado, Spirit, please allow me to look into the energy surrounding Zeus Network. Its inception, its goals, its mission, its inner workings, its outer dealings. What is the energy surrounding Zeus Network as a network, setting itself up in the industry as a network? What is the energy surrounding Zeus Network, its owners, their dreams and goals and plans for Zeus, how it really is behind the scenes? Anything that you will allow me to see concerning Zeus Network, I allow you to let me see it, and may nothing remain hidden from me. May nothing remain hidden from me concerning Zeus Network. All right. I don't know if they are trying to get purchased by a larger network or conglomerate, but I think that's their goal for right now. Maybe they may be shopping themselves around. The problem, though, is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I don't want to say that it's just the bad reputation or the reputation of the network. I think that it's something about how the network itself is run as a business. Something about it isn't clean, and I think a lot of people see it as a liability of some sort. So I think they're having problems finding a buyer for it or investors for it, if that's what they're looking for. In the recent past, there may have been accusations, either in front of the scenes or behind the scenes, of sexual assault or some type of abuse of some sort, allegedly, that may have tarnished the brand, the business brand. In the near future, now I do see a continuation of looking for an investor or a buyer, possibly of the Jewish type, so maybe a larger network. They could be consulting with an attorney in order to clean up whatever this situation is that is causing the Wheel of Fortune in reverse as their challenge. I think that they will be looking to clean up the network and the brand so that they can continue shopping it around. I think that possibly in the event of them trying to shop around Zeus Network or something around the business of Zeus Network, they could have possibly been either eyeing or talking about or in the early stages of an agreement with someone or something, and then it was decided against. I don't know if it has anything to do with Blueface and his liabilities because of his charges and that $13 million debt that he owes. I don't know if Zeus wants to remain separate from that situation or something else they have going on that I think has interfered with some business goals for Zeus Network. There is some nasty, violent, allegedly violent. It's a nasty environment around Zeus Network. There is alleged violence. There's alleged sexual debauchery, allegedly. There is specific types of violence that I feel off of this card, the worst types. Again, I see, now I don't know if it's two shows that's keeping Zeus afloat. I know that Baddies would be one of them. I don't know what all shows come on to Zeus that could have been Jocelyn shows taking the back seat toward for Natalie shows. I don't know if there's another show that's popular on Zeus that's keeping them afloat as well as Baddies, but right now they are making things work at Zeus, which is why I think that they are shopping it around. I don't think that the current owners of Zeus intended it to keep it long run. I think that they intended to build up its worth in order to attract buyers or investors. Four of Wands in the external energy, there is dissension amongst the innards, the inner workings of Zeus Network. I hear Lim, the owner, I believe he is the owner or CEO, and the accusations about him that's interfering with his marriage is also interfering with the inner business. So right now, there is a lot going on in the inside of the inner workings of Zeus Network that is affecting it as an entity, a business as a whole. Hopes and fears. I think this is the fears. This is the allegations that came out by the girl, the ex-cast member Stunner Girl. But I also think that they fear more information being spilled about Zeus Network and its front runners. They fear more allegations, more conversations surrounding things that could continue to shed Zeus Network in a bad light and hamper its business dealings. The final outcome, though, is the people are going to, I think that this is them doing the Baddies in the Caribbean. That show will be a success. The fans will eat it up just like they eat up the other Baddie shows. So I see the Baddies Caribbean edition being very successful by means of entertaining the people, pulling in views. It'll do well. They need to get past Stunner Girl's allegations about Lim's personal sexual rendezvous with cast members. It's interfering with the business. All right, I don't want to be here too long. I want to look into strength in reverse in their recent past. I think this is the guy Lim. The allegations surrounding him. I think that it caused permanent damage in his relationship with his wife. I believe that he gave her an STD, allegedly. His wife, I believe that he gave her an STD. Allegedly for entertainment purposes. In my imagination, he did. But because of, again, what I see so often with women, the lifestyle, not wanting to leave her marriage because of the lifestyle and the money and the job and what being married to Lim and associated with Zeus could do for her and her career and her finances. She stayed, but she, I believe, was aware of some things. Let me look into the Two of Cups in reverse. She knew that he had a relationship with Natalie, allegedly, because that's business. And she was able to move past that. But I don't think she knew about everybody else, about the other things. I believe because Natalie was making the money, whatever him and Natalie had going on, and I don't see that him and Natalie have a relationship. I see that they did something in the past. But that was more business than pleasure. See, that was more business. And so the wife considered it business too, even though I don't think she cares for Natalie. They don't like each other, but she's able to overlook that because Natalie brings in the bacon of the show, and amongst other things that he does with the girls. I see that there is allegedly some kind of prostitution situation going on. I believe that Lim is the big pimp, Natalie is the little pimp, and the wife just gets to pretend like she's the big pimp, the little pimp, when it's really Natalie. The wife just gets to enjoy the perks. However, I don't think that she knew about everything that he was doing with everybody that he was doing it with. And I think that she found out more that we may necessarily not know about. Maybe people who keep up with that kind of stuff do. I don't. But it seems like it was other stuff that the allegations made her aware of because of the conversations that had started behind the scenes. I don't see that the wife is going to leave necessarily yet. The baddie show will continue to bring in the views, which will continue to bring in the money. That is Zeus Network. That's what I have. I may decide to dig into certain people. Maybe Natalie Nunn. I think I might look into her one of these days. I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.